It appears tonight that David Koresh, who believed that he was the Son of God, perished today in a setting that closely resembled hell. And apparently he took more than 85 of his followers with him, including, it's estimated, 17 children. Authorities say members of the Waco cult set fire to their compound following a federal armored assault on the building, and it was day 51 of the standoff.
You can turn back now or learn the stuff they don't want you to know. Here are the facts. On April 19, 1993, the FBI invaded a Branch Davidian compound in Mount Carmel, just outside of Waco, Texas. This came at the end of a 50-day siege. 76 people died, including children and pregnant women. These tensions had been simmering for some time. Earlier that year, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms had a 2-hour gun battle with members of the compound. 4 ATF agents and 6 Branch Davidians died. The story of the Waco siege captured international attention, and news organizations scrambled to catch footage of the fire engulfing the compound, spreading to the size of a city block. In the wake of this tragedy, government agents and citizens alike tried to understand how things could have gone so far out of control. However, according to some sources, the world still doesn't know the whole story. Here's where it gets crazy. Most conspiracy theories surrounding the Waco siege claim federal and state governments have participated in an ongoing cover-up of the actual events, and perhaps were dishonest about their motivations from the beginning. But how do these claims hold up? The leader of the Davidian sect at Mount Carmel was a fellow named Vernon Howell, better known as David Koresh. Koresh's followers believed that he was Christ, and that once he broke the 7 seals mentioned in the book of Revelations, his followers and children would rule in a new age. These types of apocalyptic beliefs aren't as rare as you might think. However, in Koresh's case, these beliefs went hand in hand with stockpiling guns and, according to the authorities, rampant child abuse. Allegations of child abuse were only one of the primary reasons for the government's actions. They also listed illegal firearm registration and the possibility of a methamphetamine laboratory. During this siege, negotiators often spoke with Koresh, hoping they could convince him to release the children from the compound. However, almost 20 years after the tragedy, numerous inconsistencies remain in the official story. For example, who fired first? According to the official records, the Branch Davidians opened fire while agents attempted to enter the building. However, in the initial reporting of the events, an ATF agent named Ballestros stated he believed the ATF fired first. He later retracted this statement and was not asked to be a witness at the ensuing trials. And who set the fire? The FBI eventually admitted to the use of some previously undisclosed pyrotechnic devices, but Waco survivor Graeme Craddock claimed he heard Davidians possibly planning to set the fire. One thing's for sure, this fire spread quickly, and it seems to have ignited at different points of the compound almost simultaneously. Additionally, the allegations of child abuse have been extensively corroborated by both former followers of Koresh, some of their relatives, and investigators. Yet, to many conspiracy theorists, including Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bomber, the incident at Mount Carmel represents a new phase in governmental repression. In fact, McVeigh and his co-conspirator in the 1995 Oklahoma City bombing claimed their attack was a response to the Waco siege and a similar FBI standoff at Ruby Ridge, Idaho. Under the leadership of Senator John Danforth, an investigative team working out the details of the events at Waco found that the FBI did not start the ultimately fatal blaze and cleared the agency of most wrongdoing. It goes without saying that numerous Waco sympathizers disagree with these findings, and it's also true that some key evidence from the raid is still unaccounted for. Is this a case of mere lost property, or is this evidence of something they don't want you to know?
Rick said police always have regrets when there's a loss of life, but the agents on the scene believe they made the right decision.
Our desire was to get them out, to use non-lethal means in a systematic manner so that they would come before the bar and face justice. We did not want this to occur. At some point, we had to up the ante.